everybody, this is Threshold Training's at-home workout for Thursday, May 20th, 2020. So hopefully you've all been enjoying the sunshine and the tough workouts for the past couple of days. We're probably a little bit sore just about everywhere. So the workout for today is designed to allow a little bit of recovery, but bear a variety of intensity. So we have a little bit of single leg work to do up front in an every minute on the minute format, and then we have some AMRAPs to do at conversational pace and maximal effort, kind of alternating between the two, so allowing for a little bit of recovery, but also getting a sweat on. So how it's going to work, the first part is set up every minute on the minute for 9 minutes. So you have 60 seconds to complete each movement. If you complete the movement in less than 60 seconds, you have the remainder of the 60-second interval as rest. Okay, these are designed to be slow and steady. These are not designed to be rushed at any point. So we're going to go through each movement 3 times. We're going to start with 6 per leg of a single leg deadlift. So you're going to take your dumbbell or your barbell. You can do this with a barbell as well. You can also do this unweighted if you'd like. And it's essentially going to be single leg deadlift starting from our waist, okay, or Romanian deadlift if you will. We're going to go all the way down to the floor, all the way back up under control. Okay, you can always keep your foot on the floor if you'd like for balance. Once you're done 6 on one side, we'll do 6 on the other side. So it is important to kind of tuck your hips underneath you. Keep a slight bend in the knee as you perform your single leg deadlifts. We also want to minimize any drooping of the shoulders and upper back. So reach the crown of your head forward, squeeze your shoulders a little bit as you work your way down and up for our single leg deadlifts today. We also are going to do, in our second interval, 20 seconds per leg of a Copenhagen side plank. So this is going to target a bit of a different group of muscles than we would traditionally feel in a side plank. So a couple different variations of this. I would consider, before starting this every minute on the minute, testing out all of these variations to figure out which one you feel you can hold for 20 seconds. You will need a bench, chair, side of a couch, or something similar that you can prop your knee up for these side planks. So variation number 1, your bottom knee is on the floor, your top knee is on the couch, okay, and you are pressing down on that surface, pressing through your elbow, hand is flat on the ground, holding for 20 seconds. Variation 2, you lift the bottom knee up off the floor. Okay, variation 3, you now have your foot on the surface, other knee is still on the bottom of the floor, and you lift up into side plank. So that bottom knee is still touching the floor, pressing down. My knee is straight, my hips are rolled and stacked, regardless of my variation. And the last variation, you bring the knee up off the floor. So this is going to work our inner thighs and our ability to shift into that top leg decently. So that is the Copenhagen side plank. We're going to do 20 seconds per leg. From here, we're going to go to 8 per leg of a single leg calf raise or heel raise, depending on what you call it. So if you need support, you can grab a post or a wall. Okay. I'm going to have a slight bend in my knee. I'm going to stay nice and tall through my torso. I'm going to lift up all the way onto my toes. Pause for a second, slowly come back down. Making sure all my toes are in contact with the ground. Again, I'm going to do 8 per leg at a faster up, slower down pace. So those are the movements for our every minute on minute. Again, we're going to go through 3 times or 9 minutes. From here, we'll move on to our conditioning portion. We're going to start off with a 6-minute AMRAP at conversational pace. This is like a 60 to 65% effort. Okay, we're just walking through transitions between movements. Okay, we're not trying to speed up very fast. Right? Light loads for the weighted movements. We're going to start with 20 alternating unweighted step-ups. So if this is my step-up box, I'm going to step up with one foot all the way up to standing before my opposite leg comes up, and then I'm going to step back down. Okay? So I'm going to alternate legs, 20 total or 10 per side. You can use whatever you have available. Again, sturdy bench, chair, stair, or something similar. From there, I'm going to go to 10 kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings. So I'm going to use my weight. I'm going to hold my dumbbell by my hips and also do a good morning. So if you can just bear hug an object, okay, even if it doesn't have a lot of load, okay, you can still complete a similar movement. I'll show you that in a second. Kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing looks like this. You may choose to go eye level or overhead, depending on your comfortability with either. Okay, notice that my hips and my knees are straightening at the same time as I perform this movement. Other variation mentioned, you can bear hug an object and perform weighted good mornings. Very similar idea, very much like the hinging motion of the swing, maybe even a little bit more hinge-like. So another option there. So we will go through that as many rounds as possible, okay, keeping in mind that conversational pace. Okay, it is going to benefit you that you go at that conversational pace, because after we take a 1 minute rest, after this 6-minute AMRAP, we're going to go into a 2-minute AMRAP at 100% effort of 5 burpees and 30 double unders, or 30 single unders, or 30 hops over a line. So 5 burpees, chest to ground, and then clapping overhead. Hey, believe it or not, during your burpees, there is an ideal technique. Hands are below the face. Okay, so we're not dropping, and our hands are right here. And then we're getting our feet as close to our hands as possible. And this will allow our legs to drive ourselves up so we can clap overhead. So, 100% effort. It's designed to be really fast. It's only for 2 minutes. We'll take a 1 minute rest, and then we're going to go through the 6-minute AMRAP, the 1 minute rest, and the 2-minute AMRAP one more time. So you'll end up having 16 minutes of work and 3 minutes of rest total. Okay, so that is the workout for today. Have fun, see if you can get outside and do it, and we will see you on Zoom, on social media, and